Hello everybody, welcome back to Dr. Scott's Maths Made Simple Basic Sums. Tonight we're just going to do some basic sums. I apologise for the chewing noise in the background. That's my little doggy eating a bone. That's the doggy eating the bone. Okay. She's a Belgian Shepherd and she's hungry. Okay. By the end of my talk, you're going to be able to do this sum confidently. It looks really complicated, but there are some basic little rules you follow, and then it's easy. So let's start with a very simple thing. What's 4 plus 7 minus 3? Well, 4 plus 7 is 11, minus 3 is 8. So that's the answer. Notice that's exactly the same as 4 minus 3 plus 7 equals 8. You can change them, interchange them, different order, doesn't make any difference with plussing and minusing. So we can do that. Right. What if I said to you, okay, so what's 9 minus 4 times 2 equal? Well, this is where the fun begins. Multiplying takes precedence over subtracting and adding. So we do this one first because it's got the multiply sign. So 9 minus 4 times 2, you can't just say 9 minus 4 and then times 2. It doesn't work that way. You've got to do this one by itself for a start. So that equals 9 minus 8, which equals 1. So that's how we do that one. We do the multiplying before we do subtraction or adding. So it's a matter of knowing which order to do things. So dividing and multiplying take precedence over adding and subtracting. Right. What about, in a similar way, 5 minus 4 divided by 2? Well, again, we've got to do the division first. We've got to do that one first. We can't go 5 minus 4 divided by 2 in that order. So that equals 5 minus 4 divided by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. So 5 minus 2, which equals 3. That's the correct answer for that sum. What about 6 plus 7 minus 4 times 1? Plus 2 times 8 plus 3. Well, again, we've got to do the multiplying first. We've got to do that first, and we've got to do that first together. So we say that equals 6 plus 7 minus 4 times 1. 4 times 1 is 4, so minus 4, plus 2 times 8. 2 times 8 is 16, so plus 16, plus 3. Now we just have a simple sum where we're minusing and adding. 6 plus 7 is 13. 13 minus 4 is 9. 9 plus 16 is 25. 25 plus 3 is 28. So that's the answer to that sum. We have to do the multiplying first, and then we can do the rest. So this, as you can see, this is just getting easier and easier. What about if I said to you 7 minus 2 plus 3 in brackets plus 8? Well, again, brackets take precedence over just about everything. So we've got to do this first before we do anything else. So we've got to do the brackets first. So that equals 7 minus 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 8, which equals 7 minus 5 is 2. 2 plus 8 equals 10. So there's our answer. So brackets take precedence over just about everything. I'll just give you one more example before we go to this one, and then we'll finish. So what about 8 plus 4 divided by 2 times 3 minus 7? Well, this is like a bracket. Do this first. So that's number 1. Do this second, because it's the multiplying. That's number 2. And we do this 1/3. So really, 8, we do this one that's dividing on a big line. We've got a numerator and a denominator. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 divided by 2 times 3 minus 7 equals 12 divided by 2 is 6. 6 times 3 is 18 minus 7. So remember, we're going to do this one first here. 6 times 3 is 18. 18 minus 7 equals 11. That's the answer there. So first we did this one, then we did this one, then we did that one. Okay, now we're going to do the big sum at the top. Does anyone want to do it for me? No, I'll do it. It's okay. That's a 3, by the way. So we've got 3 times 2 plus 7 in brackets, minus 7 plus 5 times 2. So we know brackets take precedence, so we do that. And we know timesing takes precedence. We've got to do them together. And dividing takes precedence, so that goes together, like that. So that would equal 3 times 2 plus 7 is 9, minus 7, plus 5 times 2 is 10. I think you'll all agree. And that all goes over 4 plus 10 divided by 2 is 5, minus 3, which equals, and once again, we do this one first, because we've still got a times sign there. So 3 9s are 27, so 27 minus 7 plus 10 over 4 plus 5 is 9, 9 minus 3 is 6, which equals 27 minus 7 is 20, 20 plus 10 is 30, so 30 divided by 6, which equals 5. So there's our final answer. All right, so we did that whole sum. We start with the brackets, and then the multiplying and the dividing. We got them sorted out. We ended up with another multiplying on the second line. I like to do things slowly, then I'm less likely to make a mistake. Then we ended up with all pluses and minuses and a big division, a numerator and a denominator. We ended up with 30 over 6, which is 5. All right, well, that's enough basic maths sums tonight. I'll just say one more thing. Oxygen likes to have 2 bonds, so the way it's drawn is like that. That's an oxygen atom, and that's an oxygen atom. They have 2 bonds, but sometimes you have 3 of them, 3 oxygen atoms. So that's O2 there. They talk about the air we breathe, it's oxygen, O2. That's why there's a 2 there, because the 2 oxygen atoms always join each other. But sometimes they talk about O3, and that is actually, that's ozone. You can hear about the ozone layer. Well, it's just 3 oxygen atoms instead of 2. Okay, thank you for listening, and I hope you learnt something tonight. And if you wish to, just like and subscribe if you'd like to. Thank you. Bye-bye.